All right, guys, we are going to take a look at Colgate. I'm going to try and get these in order as much as possible, but some of the files got screwy. So a couple clips here, just so you know what Syracuse is getting into. We'll talk about some of their players. We'll talk about some of their quick things they run, and I'll try to make this as fast as possible for you. So first one I want to show you guys is a clip of Colgate's defense here. You're going to see that they really, really, really want to keep the ball out of the middle of the floor. They try to push everything baseline. See here, Smith, a little grabby. That's Smith on the ball. Also, you'll see this against Syracuse, I'm sure, because if this is Naheem McLeod setting this ball screen or Benny Williams, I imagine that Records will just, who is guarding the ball here, will be sitting here in the paint, containing the ball handler, and then just kind of sagging. So they run this offense out. This is called continuity, ball screen offense. You'll see ball screen here, but Colgate does a good job of kind of blowing it up. This is a great defensive possession by them, by the way. Gets beat a little bit middle here, but it does a nice job recovering. They really want to try and keep that thing out of the middle as much as possible. Let's watch it again. No middle. No middle again. They're just very aggressive, very active with their hands. They're pretty disruptive. Brown hit some tough shots in this game. So that's the first clip for you guys. All right, this next one you'll see, now they run a lot of this stuff very early in their offense with Smith, who's the point guard right here. He's their playmaker. He's the heart and soul. He makes them go. He was a freshman last year, one of the best freshmen in the country as far as assists. And here's Records. Records will set this screen a lot, and so will Woodward, the other big, so they got two big dudes right here that they use very, very well, and they kind of space off the ball and give these two guys some room to operate. You'll see here that Records short rolls it, okay, which means he kind of slips the screen, catches it here. So, most time pick and roll, they roll to the rim, you throw it here. But he short rolls it because he's a decent playmaker. He can make good reads. And you'll see here on the backside, very intelligently, right, they got a shooter. This is Louis Jock. They got a shooter. This is Ryan Moffitt. And really, Brown is screwed right here because, he could swung it one more here maybe if he wanted to. But that's the deadliness of using that short roll and having a guy like this who can kind of roll here, okay, and now he can make a play. All right, because again, if 10 just stays here, then he just scores. If this big guy helps up here, he's got this guy down below. Either way, they're at a disadvantage right now because you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in a 4-on-3 situation. All right. Here's a look at Braden Smith, the point guard. This is what he does really well. Nothing there. Doesn't force it. Kind of drive it back out. Just kind of slithers in there. Some serious Kihei Clark vibes right here from UVA. If you remember him, I'm sure you do. That was the vibe. I got some Clark vibes when I saw this play right here. He is 6 foot, maybe. They list him at 6 foot, so he's probably 5'10". He's not afraid to go in there and get contact. He's more of a shooter and all that and distributor, but he's not afraid to get hit either. You see the short roll again by Records. It's not there. They swing it out. But he comes down here into a nice post-up situation. This is where he gets the most of his stuff. I don't know what happened here. Kind of paused on me. Oh. Regardless, he goes and scores here. Makes a nice play. You can see he got all this action kind of offside the ball. These guys move around a lot and make sure that he has space to operate. They ran this set a lot. A lot of teams do. You got this double ball screen. You got two shooters here, so it's hard to guard all of it. And you got these guys on the backside. They usually kind of flare screen here. You'll see this flare screen, and he's going to come this way. That takes away this help. So these three can kind of play a three-man game. It's really hard to guard everything because you got a roll man, and as you see here, you got a shooter. So what Brown does wrong here, okay, they overhelp on this. They put this guy in a one-on-two situation. You got one guy at the rim, you got one by popping, and you're screwed, right? It's hard to defend all of that really well. You'll see a lot of that, I think, tomorrow or whenever you watch this, whenever Syracuse plays Colgate. So they don't like to switch. They will in emergency situations, but they really, really don't want to switch. You'll see this here. Sometimes that hurts them, but you'll see what I mean here. Got a double screen away. Now they won't switch, but they will extend and then help on the backside. Right here, you'll see they don't switch, but he does kind of, keep this guy occupied until two can get back. And you'll see these guys on the backside do a great job of, Records has the roll man, and this player has both these guys right now for a second until they can get back. But again, 30s everywhere on this one. That's Thompson. He does a good job moving his feet. It stops the ball twice there. Does a great job. Forces a turnover. Little inbounds play. Simple stuff. Similar to what Syracuse runs. Nice little curl action there. Cummins is an underrated driver. I didn't see a lot of this last year. Again, he's probably behind Richardson. But you'll see here, and this I only got one clip of him driving it. But man, he's a pretty solid driver. He's tougher to keep off the bounce than you'd think. Again, here's this curl action. Empties out some space, makes a nice little move, and gets to the rim. It's Brady Cummins. Here's some more Euro ball screen with a lot of handoffs and kind of zoom action. Screen down to a handoff. Back door, handoff. Get a nice little shot. I think that's Louis Jock. I like his game. I think he looks much, much improved from last year. I think he had 15 in this one. I think he's their best shot maker, like playmaker. Like if they need a bucket, I think he's the guy they go to. Because Smith is just so small. He can only do so much. Here's that double ball screen set again. You'll see here, 55, Woodward's not really a shooter, okay? But he's going to roll. He's going to kind of stay in the way for a little bit. Then he's going to come back, and they're going to run some offense through him and give him the ball. And this is what he does. He just bangs, bangs, bangs. Both these bigs have nice left hands. They're not afraid to go to either of those guys and post them up at all. Like they love. A lot of teams run high ball screens, and Colgate will too. But they also just give the ball to one of their bigs and let them bang at end of shot clock situations. They don't run a lot, but they will run in transition opportunistically. Here you'll see another part of Smith's game. He was 1 for 4, but last year he was at around 40% from three. And you see here he's not afraid to pull the trigger. Bang. Okay, so you'll see here also that they love this kind of side ball screen. Like a lot of teams will run guys to the corners here, okay, in transition. Colgate, a lot of times they kind of trail with two guys. They don't really rim run a ton. They will if it's there, but they kind of load the backside with two in the slot and corner, and then they'll have the big closest to the ball, so the ball screen early. It just gives Smith a lot of freedom to operate, right? Like you'll see later that he'll reject this ball screen and drive, but right here's a really good example of how he can hurt you in different ways. He's tough. I like him. Here's the double ball screen again. They love to go into this against Brown. Here you got two shooters again, right? Records is going to roll. Moffitt's going to pop out. Probably could have had that shot if he wanted it, but goes right into a seal here with Records. They do a great job also. You'll see this when they pass it into the post like this. They do a good job of kind of cutting, looking for that give and go. If Syracuse doesn't guard that the right way, they'll give up layups. And what I really love about Colgate is they're just smart. Like they're just great in their spacing. Okay, they will set back screens here because again, if you're Brown and you got to guard these back screens down here, it takes away your help opportunities over on this side. And here you see Records doing what Records does. Smith with a nice little drive, 3-ball for Moffitt. Okay, there's their big three right there. This sums them up. Okay, this is a great possession to sum up those guys. Records is going to bang. Smith is going to catch and be a playmaker. Moffitt's going to do a great job of spotting up in this open corner. I have no idea how he's in bounds. He was really close. Whoop. But it's a 3-ball. Here's Smith in transition again. Like he's not going. They don't do a ton in transition, but he will attack you. I mean, that's just a heck of a play. That's just. Now you see me. Now you don't. Great job by him. Going off the wrong foot, opposite foot. I won't call it the wrong foot because players are getting pretty good at this now, but just great job. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. Here we got Louis Jock. He's going to have a nice little drive here. So you got that high ball screen, shake action, rips. I mean, I'm saying he was not doing that last year, okay? And again, simple ball screen. Okay, so now they have the corner filled. Got the roll by Records. Smith does a good job catching, and then Louis Jock rips it. Nice little seal here by Records to take 22 out of it. And a nice little lefty finish. Pretty good stuff. Also had a kick out here to the wing. I think it was Thompson there on the wing if he wanted him probably. I'm telling you, I think Louis Jock's going to have a good year for them. Kind of take over some of that Tucker Richardson that they're going to miss. So here we are out of a timeout, I believe. They're trying to get a bucket, and they go to Louis Jock again. Run some nice action here. He's very good ripping opposite. And this is just I'm going to go get a bucket. That was very JJ-esque to me on this player here. So I think if they really need one, if they want to get a guy a bucket, he's the guy they're going to run things through. I don't think they can run their offense through him, but at times you can see he can score from different ways. Another nice little lefty finish by him. He looks good. Y'all laugh at my names in my files. Oh, yeah, this is where it gets kind of out of order. Let's come back to this one later. This is the last play of the game. This is like the funniest possession I've seen all year. So Woodward here. I mean, my man just this is awesome. Just pounding. But this is what their bigs do. They just kind of dribble you into it and back you down. How many dribbles was that? Let's count. So we got simple, just a pick and roll. Or not even a roll. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Spin, left hand. That's the funniest thing I've seen all year. Oh, man, that's great. All right, so here's Colgate's first play of the second half. I told you I was going to jump around. Nice little kind of cutting action on the backside there. Goes straight to Records. That was the first play of the game. Sorry. He misses here, but what I wanted to show you was just the way Colgate kind of moves, right? Hard cuts, a lot of action just to get some space clear. Like most teams, when you make this pass in from 4, yeah, they might cut through here, but like he just clears straight through here, not even looking for the ball. The whole point of that is just to get Record to look, which he doesn't finish on that one. So here's the last play of the game. Somehow, I don't know, Brown is 70-70, right? And I was actually pretty impressed with Brown on film too. They hit some really tough shots in this game. I don't know that they would usually make those, but here's the last play. Well, second to last play of regulation. Smith is going to get fouled, and what a way to lose. Here we go. Just get the ball into your best player or best guard. Just goes right to the rim. I just don't know how that is a foul on any planet. I don't know what 31 just supposed to just get out of the way, like just run out of the way. Like what are you supposed to do as a defender? But anyway, they go and they make two. He makes 2 free throws, and that's the ball game. So there you have it, guys. A look at Colgate, what to expect when they face the Orange. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed putting it together. And yeah, we'll see you guys there. Keep the faith.